Okay, let's do this.
Ready, set.
All right, so good morning, guys. We have Neil, Apple, we have Mary, Rose, and John. Thank you for attending this training. So for today, there's going to be a lot that we still need to discuss. However, we'll just focus more on the script. I have this dissected the script into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 parts. So for per part, I will be discussing things. And if you do have any question, feel free to let me know. Guys, if you can ask in our native language, in you can always go ahead and do so, okay? We can speak in Tagalog, I guess so. Para lang, I think we can. We can, right?
Yeah,
Zach allowed
according
me
to
to do
Zach.
so.
Yeah, Zach
Yeah,
said it's
because there's
okay.
going to be a lot of Filipinos who's going to be using this material anyway. Okay, so first things first, opening script. Okay, so your opening will depend on who you will work with. Everyone will be assigned a specific associate, and they will be depending on where they're located and what's the name of their company. Like for me, example, I'm currently working for Zach himself. His company is called Pre-Property Solution. He's based in Newport, Rhode Island. I also work for a couple, namely Bright Property Solution. They're based in Arlington, Virginia. I work for New Assets Avenue, New Avenue Assets. They're based in Fort Lauderdale, and another one in New York, Minos Property Solution. So the opening is like this. Hi, this is David. I'm calling in reference to your property for sale, and then you mention the address. Okay. If you want to go back to the recording later, if I am going fast, again, I'm recording this one. You can go ahead and just reference it over later on. So the opening again is, hi, my name is David. I'm calling in reference to your property for sale, which we're interested in buying. Is that still the case? Is that still the case? Is it still up for sale? Then if they say yes, then we proceed. Okay, my name is David again. I'm calling from, you mentioned the name of the company. Let's say I'm calling from Pre-Property Solutions. We are a small family-owned business based in Newport, Rhode Island, and it is our company who would like to buy the property. Do you have 2 minutes? I usually ask that. Do you have 2 minutes? Just to make sure, in just to set expectation that they really are open in talking to us. Because if you proceed in asking questions and not really setting the mood, na you guys will need to talk for about 2 minutes, then eventually they'd be pissed in the middle of the call. Hey, why are you asking too much question? So there, we ask, do you have 2 minutes? And if they say yes, you proceed. Okay, so that's the opening. Next, we check if the house is listed. Guys, I remember I have informed that we only buy properties which are not listed with a real estate agent. So we basically buy properties which are expired, meaning it was once listed with an agent, however their contract already expired. We buy properties also if they have withdrawn over that contract. So there are tendencies that in the middle of the contract, I'm not satisfied with the work of the realtor. I could go ahead and I can automatically, I can tell, okay, I'm withdrawing from the contract. I'll just do it myself. Or for any other reason, I can cancel or withdraw. We call it more, usually it's called canceled or withdrawn. Guys, if you have any question, feel free to let me know, okay? I tend to kind of be fast because I, on first, well, I'm speaking firsthand and I kind of am familiar. So I'm not sure if I'm sending the message clearly. Is it clear you expired and withdrawn? So in the middle of the contract, let's say I signed up with a realtor. It's a 6-month contract. In the middle, I decided not to sell it with a realtor for a lot of reasons. So they're called withdrawn or canceled. Aside from that, we also buy properties which are for sale by owner. For sale by owner meaning they're selling their property without the help of a real estate agent. Okay. So how do we check if they're listed or not? How do we check? the way I format my my question is do we have to speak with you, or is there any agent that we have to speak with? Do we have to speak with you, or is there any agent that we have to speak with? So that's basically how we ask that. We do not ask, is your house listed with a realtor? No. Do we have to speak with you, or is there any agent that we have to speak with? They would just say, speak with me. And then the next, so first, opening. Number 2, check if it's listed. Number 3, pricing. We ask for the price. So how much are you selling your property? Well, most of the time, the moment you generate list to dial, so I'll tell that on it's actually on a video already that I've made on how to extract leads coming from My Plus Leads. I'll discuss that or share the videos with you. You can just simply confirm. So are you? I see here that you're selling your property for $500,000. Is that still the case? Is it still 500,000? Okay, that simple lang. I just want to confirm, how much are you selling your property? Ganun po. Okay, so that's number 3. Check pricing. Number 4, we ask how long have they earned, how long they've owned the property. Sorry, how long they have owned the property. So how long have you owned this property? So simple as that. Number 5, occupancy. So we verify if the house is owner occupied. We verify if it's vacant or rented. So there's just 3 types of occupancy. It's either owner occupied, vacant, or rented. Okay. Now, if it's if it's rented, we ask them. So how much? Okay, how much are you actually renting your property per month? We ask that question. Okay. So if a house is rented, we ask how much they are renting their property every month. Okay. So far, so good, guys. Opening.
Yes.
Check if it's listed. Number 3, pricing. Number 4, how long they've owned the property. Number 5, occupancy. Number 6, general property condition. This is very important. Number 6 is general property condition. We ask, so can you tell me about how's the general property condition? How is the general property condition? Are there any repairs that we may need to do? Are there any repairs that we may need to do as we purchase the property? Okay. Oh, just going back to number 1, most of them, I'm sorry, for opening, some of them would actually, are you actually buying the house, or are you listing your property? Are you interested in listing or buying our property? Guys, we are buying their property, okay? We want to put emphasis that we are buying their property. We're not looking to get listings. We are the actual buyer, okay? Okay, so just going back to number 6 for general property condition. How's the general property condition? Are there any type of repair that we may need to do as we purchase your house? Then from there, guys, you have to listen. You really have to listen for a lot of keywords. They will be telling you a lot of things during that point. Oh, my house is in great shape. Most of them would just say, few liner words. But some of them would really tell everything about their properties. Like they need repairs in the septic. They need replacement in their roof. House is really badly damaged. If that's the case, you may want to ask. Okay, so can you give me a ballpark figure of how much we need to spend to get the property updated? So, how much do we have to shell out so that we can get the property updated? And if they don't give out a figure, that should be fine. But just please take note that the property is in bad shape, needs a lot of work. Okay, so we kind of would need to, we call that fix and flip. Fix and flip. We fix the property and we flip them. All right. 7, motivation. After the general property condition, regardless of what state the house is in, regardless of what condition the house is in, we ask, oh, still though, it sounds like a great property. If you don't mind me asking, why are you selling this one? You have to be excited in telling them, oh wow, because again, They have just mentioned their current property condition. Minsan kahit nasunog na yung bahay, oh wow, sounds like a great property. You still have to be positive. Sounds like, if you don't mind me asking, why are you selling this one? This is where dito nyo na makikita, this is now where you could gauge their motivation, if they're really motivated. Guys, in real estate, it all boils down to someone's motivation. We only will deal with people who's really motivated, meaning very interested in selling right now. Okay, so you ask their reason why they're selling, right? So from there could be a couple of reasons. Most of them would just say upsizing, downsizing. Yung mga motivated is I badly need cash right now. I just got divorced. I need money for hospitalization of a family member. Yun, yung mga yun, they're motivated. But you'd also feel and know their motivation once you guys are talking to them. They make you feel emotionally. So that's one thing. Instinctive decision as well is very important during that call. So ayun, once you're done, take note of the motivation. And then, next, so after motivation, we ask for their timeline in moving. So how soon do you want to close out? Most of how soon do you want to close out? Some of them would say I'm not in a rush. That should be fine. That's still considered as a lead. I want to sell in 30 days. I want to sell in 60 days. I want to sell as soon as possible. Some of them would even say, I want to sell yesterday. That means they're really interested in buying, in selling their house. So, ayun. So far, any questions?
None po.
None? Okay, so opening, listing, price, how long they've owned the property, occupancy, number 6, general property condition, 7, motivation, timeline in moving, number 9, very important, mortgage information. Mortgage information. Before we go over mortgage information, guys, we rarely do cash deals. We rarely do cash deals. If we do so, we will be buying their property in a very, very low price. Remember, we are all investors. We are working with investors, and they need to cash out as well. So they won't be buying any property they wouldn't get any profit at all. So how do we actually get profit? Either we buy it on a very discounted cash deal. We can do that. Or we do it via a lease purchase or seller financing. Ate May, sorry, seller financing and owner financing, they're the same. So owner financing and seller financing. We'll discuss further. Mortgage information. So how do we ask if they have a mortgage? Mortgage meaning may pinagkakautangan pa ba sila dun sa bahay nila? Alright? Mortgage is the amount owed to the bank. Okay? Equity naman is the amount of money that they already have paid towards their property. So let's say my house is 200,000. That's the total property value. I have paid 120,000. 120,000 is my equity, and then 80,000 is my mortgage left. Is the balance, yes, balance. Okay? So equity is the money that we've paid. The 80,000 is your mortgage. So how do we ask? How do we politically ask? Because it's sometimes offensive for someone to ask how much do you owe in your mortgage, right? So the way we ask it is, can I assume that the property has a mortgage on it? We don't sell. Do you owe a mortgage? No. Can I assume that the property has a mortgage on it? Can I assume that the property has a mortgage on it, or is it free and clear? When we say free and clear,
tinatanong ko sa ano?
Saan?
Yung sa kabila, ang tanong ko, can I assume that this is free and clear?
Oh.
Tapos pag sinabi no, yun.
So, okay, that's a good assumption. But here with Smart Real Estate, we just want to tweak and be specific na. So we just, free and clear, guys, meaning they already have paid off the property. Okay? Now, so we ask, so do you still owe a mortgage on the property, or is it free and clear? Then some of them 50-50. Some of them would tell, no, I still owe a mortgage. The difficult part is letting them tell how much is it exactly. All right. So if they say, yeah, I still owe a mortgage, you follow up. So how much is left? And then no, I think that's
Too
some of them would say it's
personal.
confidential. That's something that I do not want to disclose because that for them is private. Okay. If they're like that, then your next question is, I'm sorry, because we do buy houses by doing lease purchase. If you can refer over to the question that I have posted a while ago, wait lang, I'll go back to that. Wait. What pledge? What's this pledge? Sorry. So guys, so far so good.
Yes,
Yes,
boss.
boss.
Hindi naman malinaw. Hindi malinaw. Malinaw naman.
Yes.
Babe.
All right. So I'm sending you in Skype the way we formulate our what's the name? Team Gabriel. Okay. So now if their house if their house has a mortgage, okay, we do lease purchase. Okay? Lease purchase po pag may mortgage. So what is lease purchase? We ask, would you consider doing a lease purchase? So what's a lease purchase? Most of them does not know. So we will agree on a price today and we will take over the property, pay all responsibilities including mortgage, utilities, taxes, upkeep, and insurance. And we will just do a delayed cash sale. Katulad ng pinaliwanag ko kanina. So in a simple word, we'll agree today. Halimbawa, sige, we'll make a payment of X $1,000 in the future, and then we'll take over everything. And with regard to the exact numbers and the terms of how many months, yung mga ganun, we could not disclose it. We don't have any information. We refer them over to our associate na, to our clients, because they will be the one calling back. Again, for people who has mortgage, we do lease purchase. We ask that question. Now, if we determine that they're free and clear, we do seller or owner financing. So seller or owner financing is simply put in this way. We will be making monthly payment towards your equity. So let's say the house is 200,000. Instead of us giving them a bulk of 200,000, we'll do monthly payment, split monthly payments of their equity. It's simply, would you consider doing an owner financing? We will be making monthly payment towards your equity. Simple as that. Right? So, going back to the mortgage information, if they ask, so if we ask, so how much is the mortgage how much is the mortgage left? So let's say 60,000. All right. And how much do you pay monthly? How much do you pay monthly? We ask that as well. How much do you include? How much do you pay monthly, including PITI? They call it PITI, guys. PITI is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. PITI is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. They pay it monthly. Principal amount ng mortgage loan, the mortgage, interest, if there's any, taxes, and then insurance. So that's PITI. That's their monthly. And most of them would just give out the whole figure naman. So we just also wanted to take note of, what do you call this? We also wanted to take note of their monthly. Because if you've, have you guys seen the PILS? We call it PILS, the Property Information Lead Sheet. I'll send it to everyone later on. That's basically the form that we have to fill out once we have a lead.
Interested seller.
Yeah. So, ayun. Well, basically, after knowing, okay, if they say they're interested or not with lease purchase or owner financing, regardless of the situation, regardless, most of them, guys, trust me, most of them would want a cash sale. Who does not want a cash sale, right? No, I don't want terms. I don't want lease purchase. I'm not interested in owner financing. I only want cash. You tell them, no problem. This is what I'm gonna do. So this is how we end the call. No problem. This is what I'm going to do. And regardless if they agree with the lease purchase or not, okay? This is how we end it. All right, no problem. So I already have everything. I will have the owner of our company. His name is Zach Beach. Is it okay if I'll have him file up a call with you? So Zach will be calling and explaining further on how we could close out the deal. Then if the numbers are okay, we'll buy the property. Okay? May I have your email address, please? So I can send you something in the mail on who we are and what we do. So that's basically how the call is. Opening. Ayun. So far, do you guys have any question muna?
Wala naman po.
You speak in English, sir. It's recorded. No questions?
None, David.
Okay. None. Okay. So again, just want to do a recap. For the script, it's the opening. Opening. Check if listed, the price, how long they've owned the property, occupancy, general property condition, motivation, timeline of moving, mortgage information, and then the lease purchase question or owner financing or seller financing question, and then you end the call and get the email address. Okay? It's kind of not timely to kill time during this time. Wow, a lot of time. Because it's morning. It's already morning our time. I know you guys are tired. I will be updating Apple and Rafi by next week. I probably will be prioritizing Apple first because Rafi, you have a work with me, right? But definitely, you guys will be on a trial period for 30 days. But trust me, as long as you guys are delivering, we won't have any problem. I also will try, Ate Mai, this is what I'm going to do moving forward. Every time someone meets with a new client, I probably will hop in. I'm not sure if that's going to be okay. So at least if there's any question about the procedures and all, I could explain towards the client, and then also I could explain with our new associates, with our new callers, virtual assistant. Again, here in Smart Real Estate Coach, let me stop recording this one. So